everyone, today on Design My Party, we're going to be planning your wedding. So today we're going to be showing you some items that Jamie and Julian wanted us to incorporate into their wedding. It's all organic, it's all natural, all the elements from the outdoors. So take a peek with me as I show you what we're talking about. So we're talking about some wood, some burlap, we're talking about sunflowers, some baby's breath, mason jars. So all these elements that you see here for Jamie and Julian's wedding is really what they wanted. It's on trend, it's organic, and it's very colorful. All right, so for J&J's wedding, I put a storyboard together of all the elements that they requested for their wedding day. So we're talking about the wine barrels with the food on top on a plank of wood. We've got the naked wedding cake with the gifts. We also are going to incorporate a nice, beautiful banner and some Mr. and Mrs. balloons. The floral arrangements are going to be done by myself, and later in the segments you'll get to see how we do that. And what's really important is to showcase things that you can do yourself at home for your own wedding. Now let's go to studio. Okay, so Jamie and Julian just got hitched and we were so excited. Friends and family couldn't be happier for this lovely couple. All right, we're gonna get really started on what to prepare for food. So wedding foodies, let's take a look. We're gonna look at some cocktails right now, and I'm gonna show you a little tool that's created by Words on Wood. And this is a bottle cap opener for your beer. And if you don't want it for beer, you can actually put your mason jars in here and put your wine inside. But we've got something else in mind for wines. When we come over here, what you guys need to know that is really important is housekeeping rules on alcohol. Okay? It is your responsibility when you're hosting a party at home to make sure that everybody is within their legal limits of driving. So whether you've got to pre-order a cab or Uber, get that done beforehand because it's your responsibility, okay? The next thing we're gonna be talking about is alcohol control. And what I like is having these mason jars, and you can measure them out beforehand. If you can see here, we put a line. So this is typically a measuring for a glass of wine. I like putting them in these antique mason jars, but what you can do is, if you don't have any mason jars, you can go to your local hardware store and you can pick up a set of 12 for probably about $10, which is really economical. And then you can actually put them in big wine barrels filled with ice, and you can do these for the kids as well, for fruit drinks and for flavored water. So this is really economical, it's really good, it saves on time. And one more thing I wanted to talk about was non-alcoholic. There's a lot of people who do not drink alcohol, so you need to make sure that you have your beverages according to your guests, because at the end of the day, they are coming to celebrate with you. Put some fruit inside of your alcoholic beverages. So you can put some berries, you can put, what we have here is some grapes. So I'm gonna stick a couple inside, and make sure to have your ice on hand in a separate bucket. And then take your non-alcoholic champagne. This is $3, so you can't really go wrong for those who don't drink. And if you want to have a completely non-alcoholic wedding, you can do so. All right, so let's have a look at this bubbly. Look at that, isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I wish you guys smell-o-vision. I'm gonna taste it. It's fabulous. This one's strawberry and mango. All right, we're gonna get over to the food. So when it comes to food, the tradition right now is keeping it simple, organic, very urban and rustic. And so you can see the table settings here of what we have. We have 2 planks of wood that have been partially stained and sanded down. And putting them on white platters is a really good focal point because it blends really well with the earth tones, and the white, it's a contrast, so it gives a lot of bling for pictures. We have over here some really beautiful bacon covered chestnuts. My recommendation at this point is, when you're doing this, make your bacon a week in advance, put it all in the oven at 350 degrees for about 20 minutes, and then take them out and let them soak so you can have the wood on, so you can have the oil come out. And then take your chestnuts and drain them the night before, so when you wrap the bacon around it, it doesn't the moisture doesn't consume all the bacon, because then you wouldn't have any crusty bacon. Over here we have some roasted peppers that we have some smoked cream cheese, but if you don't like smoked cream cheese, you can have regular cream cheese. And again, it's wrapped in bacon with a bamboo skewer. I swear, I wish you guys, smell-o-vision is incredible. To make it really presentable, just shave some lettuce and put it on top. Look at that presentation. And if you don't want to shave the lettuce, you can actually cut pieces of radicchio on top and place it inside. When we move over to the sliders, now it's smelling wonderful over here. You can actually do your pulled pork a month in advance and pull the pork and put it in the freezer. And you can do the same thing with your beef sliders. We have over here some aioli on top with it's rustic slaw, so this is great. And then over here, this is what I love. These are my favorite. These are heirloom tomatoes, and you only see them at this time of year in the farmer's market. You won't see it probably in September. So if you're having a July and August wedding, these are the key because the presentation on it and the color, as you can see, are fabulous. And again, we've got some shaved lettuce, and we also have some fruit. Now, if you don't like grapes, you can put berries. If you don't like berries, you can actually put some watermelon or shaved cucumbers or carrot. When we come over here for the bruschetta little appetizers with bread, what I really love about this presentation here, and I'm going to take the stick so you can see it, is it's a bruschetta, but we've got some red pepper instead of white pepper. And the reason for the red pepper, sorry, not pepper, onion, the red onion is because it's less bitter. Okay, and if you don't have time to put this presentation together, remember you've got friends and family that can help you to put everything where you need to be. Use their kitchens, use their fridges, and if this presentation is too much for you, put everything again in the little mini mason jars or little mini cups, and at the last minute, take your bread and stick it inside. So this can all be prepared in advance. And if for some reason you can't do that, and sorry guys, but I just want to taste this a little bit. Delish. If you don't have the time to prepare all of this, then you can definitely call upon assistance for a caterer. But remember, simple is best, fresh is best. We have all our local farmers out right now, and the best thing that you could ever do is hire or go out and source them, because you can hire the farmers too to prepare everything, or you can actually pre-order everything about a month in advance. Fresh is best, keeping it simple. We're going to wrap this up and take this to the segment for talking about table toppers and how to incorporate that into your wedding. But remember, keeping it organic and simple.